She lives behind Golden Palace doors, rarely speaks in public, and doesn't post on Instagram. Yet every corner of her world screams opulence. As the wife of Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, Princess Sarah bint Mashur Al Saud exists in a league of luxury that's almost unimaginable, quiet, untouchable, and wildly extravagant. From $500 million yachts to sapphire-drenched couture, today we take you deep inside her world and reveal exactly how one of the most powerful women in the Middle East spends her billions. The princess behind the curtain. Sarah bint Mashur is not just a royal by marriage, she's royal by blood. A granddaughter of King Abdulaziz, she and Prince Mohammed bin Salman, known globally as MBS, married in 2008. Unlike many public-facing royals, she avoids cameras and headlines. But within palace walls, she commands elite taste and enormous influence. She's known as the silent power behind MBS, hosting private charity galas, funding women's education programs, and quietly directing billions through foundations. But don't be fooled, her world isn't just diplomacy and tradition. It's also filled with diamond-studded shopping trips, private fashion shows, and real estate holdings that span the globe. 2. The jewelry empire. Let's start with one of her greatest passions, jewelry. Princess Sarah is rumored to own one of the largest private collections of Middle Eastern gems in the world. We're talking rare Burmese sapphires, pink Argyle diamonds from Australia, and vintage Cartier pieces once owned by European royals. According to insiders, she doesn't shop, she commissions. Parisian jewelers are flown into Riyadh with guarded suitcases, showing custom-designed collections inside private palace suites. It's said she once ordered a necklace inspired by the Arabian desert, crafted from yellow diamonds and orange sapphires valued at over $40 million. And the kicker? These pieces rarely leave the vault. They're worn privately, at family events, closed royal banquets, or official ceremonies kept away from cameras. 3. Fashion on another level. While she doesn't post OOTDs, Princess Sarah's wardrobe could rival that of any runway queen. She's known to favor Elie Saab, Zaher Murad, and Valentino for formal wear, and regularly commissions haute couture abayas embroidered with 24-karat gold thread and South Sea pearls. She owns pieces you won't find in any store. Think gowns tailored in Paris, delivered by private jet, and never worn twice. A former fashion insider once leaked that Sarah has her own subterranean styling room inside Al Yamamah Palace, complete with mirrored runways, motion lighting, and racks holding thousands of designer outfits. One source claimed she once purchased an entire season's collection from a single designer, for a rumored $9.5 million. 4. Palaces, private islands and billion-dollar views. The royal couple primarily resides in Al Yamamah Palace in Riyadh, a sprawling estate filled with Versailles-style interiors and Saudi art. But when she wants privacy, Sarah retreats to one of the family's lesser-known properties, a $300 million French chateau near Louveciennes, reportedly acquired in 2015. The property includes gold leaf fountains, a climate-controlled wine cellar, used for non-alcoholic delicacies, and a moat patrolled by security drones. And then there's the Red Sea Retreat, a private island complete with a luxury compound, wellness spa, and imported white sand from the Maldives. It's a place where she hosts quiet retreats with royals, intellectuals, and fashion consultants, entirely off the grid. 5. The world's most exclusive shopping habit. When Princess Sarah shops, it's not on Rodeo Drive or Bond Street. Entire boutiques come to her. Brands like Hermes, Chanel, and Dior regularly send full collections, along with stylists and tailors, to Saudi Arabia for private showings. She's rumored to have a standing deal with Louis Vuitton that allows her to preview collections before they hit the runway. One trip to Geneva reportedly ended with a $65 million spent in a single day, including 12 customized Birkin bags, a collection of diamond-studded timepieces, and an antique Fabergé egg once owned by Russian royalty. And unlike other billionaires, she never shops alone. Close family, cousins, and friends often join, riding in on convoys of armored SUVs, all part of the experience. 6. Legacy spending, charity with billions. While her spending is eye-popping, Sarah is no stranger to giving back. She's the patron behind several ultra-exclusive foundations supporting women's education, rare disease research, and cultural preservation in Saudi Arabia. One such program funds all female coding schools across the kingdom, with top students sent to Harvard and Stanford on full-ride scholarships, courtesy of the princess. She also personally backed the restoration of several ancient Islamic manuscripts and mosques through a $300 million heritage fund. Her goal? Not just lavish legacy, but cultural power. Sarah sees philanthropy as an extension of influence, quiet but deeply rooted in prestige. 7. The most private jet on Earth. Forget first class. Princess Sarah flies in a specially modified Boeing 747 worth over $500 million. The jet includes gold-stitched leather seats, a floating crystal chandelier, a sky spa, and a private prayer room lined in velvet. It's been dubbed the "Palace in the Clouds" by Gulf insiders. Flight logs show it hopping between Riyadh, Paris, London, and the Maldives, sometimes without her ever disembarking publicly. Every detail is handled by royal protocol offices and elite concierge firms that specialize in invisible luxury. 8. The scandal that wasn't. Unlike some royals who face constant scrutiny, Princess Sarah maintains an image of perfection. But rumors did surface in 2022 about her involvement in palace tensions, when MBS cracked down on corrupt family members. Whispers suggested she had intervened on behalf of certain relatives, but those claims were quickly shut down, and she re-emerged more visible than ever, this time at a quiet diplomatic dinner in Rome, wearing a custom navy velvet gown rumored to cost $1.2 million. Princess Sarah bint Mashur Al Saad may live in silence, but her world is louder than life. From billion-dollar gowns to charitable empires and palaces that stretch the imagination, she redefines what it means to be powerful in private. No selfies, no soundbites, just absolute control over one of the most extravagant lives ever lived. Want more unseen stories of royalty, power, and elite wealth? Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. Because behind every great fortune, there's an even greater story. Thanks for watching.